remain standing for our national anthem. You may be seated. I'd like to welcome parents, family, and friends to the 2020-21 graduation ceremony. It's a tough call. We had a little sale that looked to be a little disruptive about 7:15, so cross your fingers for rain. But the most important part about this afternoon or this evening is that we have before us over 200 graduating seniors. So let's give them a big round of applause. To start our program tonight, I'd like to ask Catherine and Teddy to come on up to the podium, please.
Good evening, and thank you for being here to celebrate the class of 2021. Today is a bittersweet yet exciting day for all who sit before me, and it's so hard to believe that this day has come so quickly. It's safe to say that our senior year hasn't gone the way that any of us expected it to. I am so thankful for everything that I have learned during high school, but I never imagined that it would have ended this way. Everything has appeared to be overwhelmingly negative on the surface this year and last. It's easiest for us to find the negative in everything, but I'm sure if you look past this negative, there have been positive spots in your lives throughout the course of this year. As I look back on this year, I've begun to appreciate all of the lessons that I've learned from such an abnormal end to high school. One of the most important things that I have learned this year is that God has a greater plan for us than we have for ourselves. I thought I had my life planned out at the beginning of this year. I had my heart set on going to a certain school, having a certain career, and having certain people in my life. Long story short, God's intentions for my life were far different from my own. Looking back on that time, I now see clearly that God's plan was so much better than my own. Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 11 says this, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Though you may be struggling now, just remember this. God is so much bigger than the troubles that you are facing. He has a plan for every single one of us. Sometimes you may find yourself in seasons of devastation, confusion, or even heartbreak. And the aspirations that you have for yourself may be crumbling at your fingertips. But God has a reason for everything that He does in your life. And this devastation oftentimes leads us back to Him. God will always give you what you need in His perfect timing. When God closes a door in your life, He always has something else in store for you. Everything that He has planned in your life is worth all the tears shed, all the confusion, and all of the struggles that you may encounter, because everything that He has prepared you for is worth the wait. The next thing that I've learned this year is that you should never be afraid to be yourself. God only gives us so much time on this earth, so if something makes you happy, who cares what other people think of it? No one is perfect, and no one will ever be perfect. You should never have to compromise who you are in order to please someone else. Our generation is so caught up in having what others tell us is the perfect image that we forget to do things that bring us happiness. We let others indirectly dictate our lives so that we can get enough likes or followers. In reality, these things don't matter. One day, we will look back on our lives and either regret the fact that we tried to be someone that we aren't, or we'll be delighted with the person we've become because we had the courage to be ourselves. Embarrass yourself a little bit every once in a while. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Tomorrow isn't promised, so have the courage to be yourself and do the things that bring you happiness. The final thing that I have learned this year is that the people you surround yourself with will influence your life greatly. You will end up taking on the characteristics and even the habits of the people you spend the most time with. So, you should surround yourself with others who will push you to be the best version of yourself. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33 says this, "Do not be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. If your friends are well-mannered, respectful to others, and work hard, chances are you will start to exemplify these traits in your own life. The opposite can also be true. It's your choice to either surround yourself with people who will push you to be the best version of yourself, or to surround yourself with people who will bring you down. The people you keep in your corner can help you lead successful lives in the future, but these same people can also lead to your defeat. The lessons that you have learned during this chapter of your life will carry on into this next chapter. Put these lessons to good use as you begin college, working, or serving this great country. Remember to always put your trust in God, especially during this next chapter, because He is always faithful. Congratulations to the class of 2021, and as Michael Scott famously said, may your hats fly as high as your dreams. Thank you.
Our next speaker will be Victor Chayes.
Good afternoon. I would like to begin by congratulating our senior class of 2021 and a special thanks to the staff, parents, and family who have supported us through this long journey throughout these challenging 13 years of struggle and happiness. Our senior year is not what we may have wanted it to be, nor how we wanted it to look like. The best part of high school was living the best moments of amongst my classmates and experiencing classes together, being instructed by the same teacher, being in the same lunchroom together, and having sports practices. As time passed, our teachers helped us grow into more smarter, more responsible students. Parents helped us grow into more mature and respectful people. Our friends taught us a form of a second family, as we relied on each other from day to day. These years in high school have truly made who we are right now. But our graduation marks our time here at Redwood High, and our time with our lovely teachers and some of our peers. This transition from childhood into adulthood is something we may have overseen, but it is here today. It has not been a smooth ride, but we have made it this far. Our graduation is not the end of our growth. It's just the beginning of many accomplishments to be made and to the person that we were all meant to be. After today, we part from one another as classmates and introduce each other as adults. We may be taking different careers and will have different objectives from here on. We will no longer see each other in the hallways nor in the classroom, but in college, workplace, and throughout the community. We have grown significantly throughout our 4 years at Redwood High, but our self-improvement does not end after we receive our diploma. The world extends beyond the borders of these grounds. I want us all to open up ourselves to new experiences and diversity. Do not end your quest of knowledge on this day. The road the future holds ahead may appear confusing or even frightening, but we'll figure it out as we go. Enjoy your last day as seniors, and congratulations again to class of 2021.
This time, we're going to take a minute to recognize our honor graduates. Announcing in no particular order, and at the conclusion, I will announce our salutatorian and valedictorian. So as I call your name, come across the stage, you'll receive a cord, and then you'll line up in the front. This is very unrehearsed, parents, family, and friends, so bear with us. Come across the front, and once everyone's name has been announced, let's give them a round of applause. Teresa Jewel Allison. Gabriel Logan Bolden. Nathan Patrick Cassidy. Juliana Valentina DeSanto Barnes. Bethany Blair Tobias. Mackenzie Lee Green. Catherine Ann Petty. Cassidy Lauren Sharp. Alexander Randall Wilson. Ethan Nichols Wilson. Our 2021 salutatorian is Catherine Ann Petty. Give Catherine Ann a Our valedictorian for the class of 2021 is Mackenzie Lee Green. Let's give all of our honor graduates a big round of applause. Congratulations. Top 10 in your class. You may be seated. At this time, Mackenzie, come on up front before you sit down. Mackenzie Green will be our next guest speaker.
fellow classmates, and family. I am honored to be standing before you today as we graduate high school. Honestly, I wasn't sure we would be in the presence of one another in person to celebrate this accomplishment, and being together for the first time in such a long time makes this occasion much more special. I am thankful that we are together this evening as the senior class of 2021. To say it has been a challenging year would be an understatement, not just in regards to school, but in all aspects of life. Masks, social distancing, and other precautions that we are all too familiar with, unfortunately, have been the reality of our lives for 15 months. When you begin high school, you dream of your senior year and unforgettable memories that will culminate in the day that you finally walk across the stage. The first 2.5 years of high school were going as planned for our class, then March of 2020 hit. Our world and the entire world came to a stop, literally. I never dreamt the last 2 months of our junior and senior year looking the way that they did. As it became a reality that our experiences would be vastly different from those tigers that came before us, disappointment began to settle over me. It became a year of uncertainty and so many questions no one can answer. Will we get to play sports again? Or will we get to go back to school? Or will we be able to casually hang out with friends? When could we sit down in a restaurant or go shopping? I began to yearn for normalcy and experiences that I had taken for granted in the past. It was a year of chaos, doubt, uncertainty, and last-minute decisions. Take a moment with me to reflect on this year. Was it what we thought it would be? Not at all. However, if we pause for a moment to reflect on what this class of 2021 endured, we would see so many great things that will forever be unique and special to only our class. It was different, yes, but it was not less. Due to the C word, and I won't say that out loud, I can personally say that I had more opportunities to slow down and rest. Spend quality time with family and create so many memories that I will never forget. Yes, this was very different. Yes, it was challenging, but it was also a time to reset and spend quality time with the ones we love. Life is all about perspective. I challenge you to check your perspective. When you think about your high school experience, specifically this last year, I hope these things come to mind. Perseverance, commitment, and growth. Stand proud of what you have accomplished, knowing the path less traveled we had to take. I want to leave you with this verse from the book of Romans, chapter 8, verse 28. And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good, for those who are called according to his purpose. I believe that you, my fellow classmates, sitting before me, have a great purpose in life. Everything that has taken place this year, good or bad, has worked together for good. I am so proud of us for persevering and making it to this moment. Congratulations, you guys. We made it.
Our next speaker will be Logan Boland.
Good evening, everyone. It is nice to see everyone here together again. We've made it. I want to personally thank my parents who have always helped me succeed and encouraged me. My friends who have always helped make high school bearable. My teachers who have helped guide me. My coaches who have always pushed me to be better. And last but not least, my JRTC instructors who have helped me grow as a person. One of which for the entirety of my time in high school and who has helped me down the path to my dream. Thank you all for your impact on my life. This is surreal. Looking out at the crowd and seeing the faces of people I have grown up with for years, for going to the same school since elementary and being friends with, for possibly the last time. This is a moment we have all worked towards for most of our lives. And now that it is here, it simply does not seem real. It always seems like so far away, like we had so much more time, and all the time in the world. But all things must come to an end. It is almost time for us all to close this chapter of our lives and move on to the next one. While we will always be moving on to separate things, the friendships we've made along the way will always be with us, as we've all as we have all influenced each other for better or worse. We might cross paths later in life and reminisce of our younger days, but for now we look forward towards our dreams, to the new friendships we will make, the new experiences we will have, and to the lives we're going to create for ourselves. We all have the opportunity to reach our goals in life. Some of us have not decided what that is yet, while others of us are fortunate enough to have found that out. But we all have that same opportunity, and I encourage you to work towards it. No matter who tells you that you will not succeed, keep pushing toward what makes you happy. We have all already proven we can push through difficulty as we are graduating amidst something that has made our lives more difficult the last 2 years of high school. Despite missing many things we were looking forward to and enduring unusual circumstances, we have made it. We have accomplished possibly the longest term task we will ever be given and have almost received our reward. As I near the end of my speech, I would like to congratulate everyone for their accomplishments. No matter how big or small they are, these are the things you have worked towards and accomplished. So congratulations, and I hope to see you all again.
Let's give our guest speakers a big round of applause. What a great job. Good job. Okay, seniors, we're getting a little bit closer. So right now we're going to move to the presentation diplomas. You'll walk across the stage. We'll take a photo up here, take a photo up on the bottom side. Just be careful as you come up and down. And we're going to get this party started. Here we go.
Jessica Aguilar. Joseph Nasser Farah Ahmed. Natalie Grace Ainbinder. Teresa Jewel Allison, Associates in Applied Science and High School Diploma. Caroline Carew Allred. Kimberly Joey Austin. Nathaniel Scott Amos. Skylar Nathaniel Ashburn. Lacey Blackwood Austin. Christopher Jaden Bear. Alexis Alana Baker. Brendan Bruce Kobe Craig Baker. Kaylee Ann Ballard. Tyler Lee Bennett. Jacob Tyler Berman. Elizabeth Carol Blaylock. Tyler J. Blossom. Harley Madison Montgomery Bowling. Gabriel Logan Thomas Boland. Jenna Lane Brewer in absentia. Mackenzie Morrison Brown.
Yes, sir!
Zaid Michael Brown. Logan Dakota Burrow. Jordan Dale Cantor. Michael Scott Carpenter.
That's my baby.
Giselle Carranza Garcia. Fausto Jr. Carrasco Rodriguez in absentia. Cecile Jackie Janine Carter. Katia Carvajal Zapata. Brianna Michelle Cassidy. Nathan Patrick Cassidy. Justin Allen Chandler in absentia. Constant Nadine Chattel. Hunter Griffey Crisco. Jaden Shay Clark. Cody Lee Cochran. Elizabeth Grace Collins in absentia. David Teeny Cornejo. Andrew David Cox. Noah James Craven in absentia. Tyler Lee Cross. Peyton Luke Curry. Macy Dean Davenport. Harley Chastity Davis. Madison Rain Davis. Jahir Alejandro Diaz Moreno. Juliana Valentina DeSanto Barnes. Tori Alexis Dixon. Bethany Blair Tobias. Ashanti Lachey Dula. Joshua Paul Everson. Kelly Farrell. Stella Marie Ferrer. Alexis Marie Fields. Jasmine Sarmiento Flores. Ryan Keith Fowler, in absentia. Britton Lee Fuller, in absentia. Christy Denise Gainey. Luis Gerardo Garcia Luna. Timothy Lane Gardner. Claude Franklin Edgar Glasgow. Kevin Gomez Garcia. Malachi Xavier Gonzalez. Angel Gabriel Gonzalez Granados. Mackenzie Lee Green. Carolyn Grace Grice. Brianna Nicole Gross. Anna Marie Hall. Ashley Carrie-Ann Hall. Jalen Lee Hall. Brianna Olivia Hamilton. Claudia Elizabeth Hamilton.
I got a punch.
Samantha Lee Hartman. Giselle Hernandez Acosta. Orlando Herrera Valderas. Bladen Chandler Hicks. Kendrick Thomas Hicks. James Tyler Hill. Joe Bradley Hill. Kenneth Vanath Henn. Ryan Thomas Henshaw. Colby Ann Hollingsworth. Nathan Eric Howard. Kaylee Shay Huffstetler. Mason Lee Hewlin. Sierra J. Hutcherson. Brian Jaimez Avila. Reese Kaylee Jeanette. Dakota Dale Gent. Landon Allen Jones. Kevin Tyler Kearns. Jamie Alfonso Kearns Smith.
Elijah Glenn Alton Kessler, in absentia. Tyson Waylon Kite. Brandon James Killian. Christian Gage King Cassidy.
Go, Christian!
Kobe Austin Kinney. Cody Lee Kivett.
Yes, Kobe!
Austin Miles Kivett. Connor James Klenowitz. Madison Grace Klopp. Lucas Michael Lamb. Tyler Keith Lambeth. Cade Everett Lanier. Samuel James Lawson in absentia. Connor Drew Lineberry. Stephen Andrew Lennon. Talia Armani Little. Jonah Roman Lopez. Skyla Nicole Lowry. Michael Allen Lynch. Sophie Beth Macon. Aubrey Talon Manus. Harrison Craig Manus. Zoria Jade McIver. Tanner Chase McKee. Madison Nicole Meacham. Yahir Mercado Lopez. Elizabeth Renee Miller. Caleb Thomas Mitchell. Harrison Ridge Moffitt. Chase Xavier Moore. Augustin Morales Juarez. Peyton Emily Murdoch. Dallin Clay Myrick in absentia. Jackson Luke Nakovich. Lillian Dawn Nelson. Kaya Ariana Norfleet. Cayetano Enrique Nunez. Brianna Grace Orange. Ashley Jordan Overman. Zachary Wayne Oxendine. Kimberly Delfina Palomares Juarez. Cameron Ray Parks.
Let's go, Cameron!
Amy Pavan Uribe. Margarita Gonzalez Piscina. Jocelyn Paige Pecorella. Lindsay Alexis Field. Madison Renee Perdue. Catherine Ann Petty. Samantha Shea Pittman. Alberto Miguel Plato. William Michael Platts. Osvaldo Ponce Jaimes. Skylar Mackenzie Jade Potter. Jenny Ramon Navarrete. Ivan Ramos Candelero. Bryson Micaiah Ransom. Aaliyah Nicole Ratcliffe. Nathan Gregory Reeder.
Let's go, Raiders!
Leah Raquel Reyes Herrera. Sarah Elizabeth Rice. Austin Evan Rickard. Lena Rivera. Braden McKinley Robbins. Abigail Nicole Robertson. Ilana LaShawn Robinson. William Gage Rose. Cody Hayes Royal. Mia Leilani Salierna. Rosa Edith Salinas Rodriguez. Ebony Marie Sampson. Emily Faye Sands. Jenna Nicole Schultz. Cassidy Lauren Sharp. Logan Chase Shelton. Devin Lynn Wayne Siding. Kaylin Marie Sierra. Cassidy Leanne Small. Kirsten Malia Lachey Smith. Tyrese Xavier Leroy Smith in absentia. Rodrigo Pedro Soto Garcia. Caleb Lee Stallings. Jacob Ray Stallings. Christopher Tyler Ray Stanley. Joshua Christian Movell Stanley. Owen Thomas Strickland. Logan Michael Swain. John Henry Tate in absentia. Victor J.R. Tejas. Knowledge Anne Marie Thomas. Alexis Danielle Thompson. Amabilia Tinoco Leon. Stephen Joseph Trim. Balthazar Zinzun Jr. in absentia. Aiden Garrett Underwood. Gina Carmela Vila. Kaylee Lynn Walden. Samuel Isaac Webster. Aaron Douglas Westmoreland. Joseph Dalton Whitaker. Hope Crystal Ann Whiteside. Billy Harold Williamson. Alexander Randall Wilson. Ethan Nicholas Wilson. Gabriel Seth Witherington Boyette. Veronica Lynn Woods. Kendall Elizabeth Zachary.
Let's give all of our soon-to-be graduates a big round of applause.
I'm just going to say a blessing over you guys today. I couldn't help but, as each of you walk by, to notice your faces. And you are unbelievably valuable, unbelievably loved. And I believe that you guys are mighty men and mighty women. And we want to leave you with this today, where we just sing a blessing over you, because we want you to be blessed and your favored.
And our teachers can sing as well. Great job. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with thanking you graduates. You're not graduates until you turn your tassels. So I have a few things to say just before we finish the ceremony. First, I want to thank our parents, family, and friends, being guardians. You know, you've heard the old term, the old phrase, it takes a village to educate and raise a child. It really did this past year, right? A lot of folks being at home and taking care of your children, helping them with math and science and English, and who knew? Who knew it would be that way? I'd also like to thank our Board of Education, of course our distinguished guests, and our Superintendent, Dr. Gainey. We're one of the few schools in the state of North Carolina that, with the support of the Board of Education, that came back to school. So give them a big round of applause, please. So I think we all can agree today that today is a great day to be a Tiger. Typically I spend my time talking about the normal things we did together throughout the school year. However, this year, like the end of your junior year, was completely unlike any school year in the past. Approximately 15 months ago, March 13, 2020, Randolph County was introduced to COVID-19. Also known as referred to as by our teachers and students, the C19er. What accompanied that was closing of schools, social distancing, face covers, washing your hands long enough to say your ABCs, which is a long time. All of these protocols changed the way your senior year would look in a normal year. The new normal turned into 12 or less in the classroom, utilizing Canvas, Google Meets, Screencastify for your schoolwork, playing football, wearing a face cover inside your helmet, wearing a face cover long enough in the winter to have a tan line. Craziest thing. We have experienced some crazy times, to say the least. But soon to be graduates, you have weathered the storm. We're here today to celebrate because you have made a consistent effort to face the adversity. Have battled the storm that shook our world, not just Randolph County. And you come out stronger and prepared to make a plan to do great things in your life. At this special moment in your lives, I want to leave you with 3 points, and then I'm done talking to you for a long time. I hope you come back and see me. Just very proud of you. As you make your way through the maze of life, I ask you to find one thing before finding anything else. The one thing is for you to find your joy. The definition of joy is a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. Find your joy and everything else will be easier. Finding your joy requires you to examine the gifts that you already have before you start wishing for something else. Examples of joyful things that you already have in your lives are your friends, your family, your religion, your pets, boyfriends, girlfriends, and some other prized possessions at home. So I challenge you, reflect on your joy. I challenge you to spread the love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come into your life leaving less happy. Never forget to find the joy in the present moment and in those people, places, and things that are part of your daily lives. Recognize the gifts that you have and appreciate them. Base your joy on what really matters and take time to reflect and examine what really brings you happiness. The next point I want to leave with you is the importance of living each day in a way that will lead you to success and a sense of purpose and accomplishment. The next journey beyond Tiger Nation will look different. You will have the support piece of family, friends, and parents, but most of that will be at a distance. Your decisions will be based on your foundation, this foundation and the foundation that your parents have set forward. The best advice I can give you as you move forward is to attempt to accomplish at least one task every day. If you can accomplish one task every day, you will find some satisfaction and gratification. Admiral William McRaven's book, Make Your Bed, states that if you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride and will encourage you to push to complete other tasks. By the end of the day, completing that one task will have turned into many tasks. Making your bed also will reinforce the fact that little things and attention to detail matter in life. If you do the little things right, then you'll know how to prioritize and approach the big things in life. Graduating students, when in doubt, look at the little things like making your bed and break down the large, overwhelming task into smaller steps. Live each day in a way that prepares you for reaching your goals, and your efforts will pay off. My third point and last point to the class of 2021, as you move forward in life's journey, you're to recognize that it's your responsibility to figure out your own path and how to get there, how to achieve where you want to be. Doing so, you'll work hard, be a given person, and advocate for what's right in a tactful way. Be a dreamer who comes up with ideas. Understand that communication works best face to face. And do not let the struggles of life prevent you from not being successful. This pandemic has challenged us. However, you are sitting in front of me right now about to receive your diploma. You have faced adversity, and you've come out victorious. Remember the sense of accomplishment that you feel tonight, and carry it with you as you move forward. Also remember the wise words of John Wesley, who once said, "Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, for as long as you can." Move forward to your next life's journey, maintaining your commitment, leading by example, and never losing sight of your vision. Before I close, I want to leave you with one meaningful thought, and I'd like for Joy Whitaker to come to the stage, please. Joy, come on up. If you're going to believe in anything at all, you believe in yourself first. And Joy, with his warmest regards, will give us "It's a Great Day," and we're going to respond one last time.
It's a great day. Thank you all.
Thank you, Joy Whitaker. She is a true tiger. At this time, distinguished guest, Dr. Larry Chappell, Director of Instructional Support Services. Excuse me. Sharon Farlow, member of Randolph County Board of Education, and Susan Haywood, Randolph County Commissioner. They're all behind me. I now present to you the graduating class of 2021 as having satisfied all graduation requirements of the State Board of Education and those of Randolph County Board of Education, and by the power vested in me, about 15 seconds, all yours, parents. Graduates, please move your tassels to the left. Parents, family, and friends, and Tiger Nation, I present to you the graduating class of 2021.